Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, September 7th, 2016, and this is episode 86 of Serenova Crafts. I'm your host, Jessica. I can be found as Serenova on Ravelry and Twitter, and as Serenova Crafts on Instagram. You can find the show notes for today's episode in my blog or in the Ravelry group. The link's down below if you're watching on YouTube. And if you are a new viewer, thank you very much for trying me out. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for coming back. Likes, subscribes, comments are always appreciated. It's a gloomy, slightly rainy day here in southern New Hampshire, and yesterday wasn't any better. We're getting the remnants of Herman, whatever that tropical storm is. I really should have looked it up before I started podcasting today, so I'm going to do a quick thing if my phone would unlock. Tropical Storm Herman. Yeah, no. I don't think my phone's got it. Anyways, whatever that tropical storm was that here. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the remnants today, which means my sinuses are acting up because of the pressure system. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I think I mentioned last week that day, as in last Wednesday, as in a week ago, I was going to an orientation meeting for a program done by the state of New Hampshire, and I went, and it was good, and I have an individual meeting on the 12th to go over some paperwork and to see what kind of program, sorry, my ear is itchy, I could get into or do. It's for both on-the-job training, and they will pay for training to get you a job, so fingers crossed. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I'll just put in a picture and I'll talk about it. So, last week I mentioned Kevin letting me use his printer to print Yarn Bowl. Well, we agreed that he doesn't want me using his printer for industrial purposes because, well, it's not made for that, and I don't want to monopolize it because it is, in fact, his. So, I'm going to have to figure something else out. I did print a test one. Insert picture here. So, like I said, there's the image of it. It's not the greatest picture, and it came out. There was some issues with it. The nozzle on the printer is not has been having some issues, and his refinement isn't really well. But there are services online that will print stuff for you. So I'm thinking about going that route. I'm doing some research. I'm looking into them. If I decide to do something, I'll let you know. And yeah, that's about how that was going. I also, so yeah, did the job search and the bowl printing thing, and let me take a quick sip here. I have some, what is it, Kenyan Tinderet? It's a David's Tea Black. It's actually gone cold now because it's been in the mug for a while, but whatever, it's fine. So I need to do the drawing for the August finished objects thread. That would be a good thing to do. As all my lighting changes because I pulled up a web page on my computer. I actually had it minimized. But yeah. So I have the randomizer on my phone. And there were 26 projects posted for August. Busy month. I think that's the most I've ever had. If the app would open, we would be in business. I don't know why the app isn't opening. Let's try closing it and trying again, because I don't know why it's not opening. It really should be opening. I don't know what's going on. No, I don't want Google Maps. Bad phone. I didn't want that. Bad phone. I should close stuff on my phone more often. There is a lot of crap open on my phone. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. Ooh, I'm going to turn the brightness down on my phone because that is underlighting me really badly. Oh, there we go. Much better. Yay, funky lighting, because it's so dim out that I only really have artificial light in here. Randomize from 2, because my post doesn't count, to 27. Let's turn it up a little bit so you folks can see it. Then I'm going to click the randomize button. I should be doing like the Jeopardy theme song or something. Why is it not? I don't know why it's not Randomizing. I have internet. 11! Yay! 11! Yay. So post 11 is, I have to go back to page 1, because I actually made it 2 pages this time. Post 11 is Kitty P.I.J. So, who is Kitty from the Netherlands. So Kitty, send me a PM with a pattern that you would like for $6 US or less, and I will be happy to gift it to you. So there we go. Should have taken a screen cap of that to put it in. All right. Come on. There we go. Sometimes my phone doesn't like doing screen caps with the case on. It's really weird because the buttons are really funky. But it has been screen capped as proof that post 11 is the winner. I will put it in the show notes and we will be good. So, done the winner. I have no foes this week and I've been bad and I haven't touched my stone cutter at all. And yes, I know that needs to be done for Rhinebeck. But yeah, haven't touched it this week. I'm bad. So, what I have been working on is, I was working on some vanilla socks again because last week I had to go into Boston a couple of times, and so I brought these because they were simple and easy to work on and small, and yay, socks are portable. So the last time you guys saw it, it was at the marker on the side, so I put like an inch on them. These are just plain vanilla socks. The yarn is Patton's Croy from the Rag Shades. Oh, I don't care if you, well, I'll cover the price sticker. Rag Shades. And this color is green striped rag. This is the second ball for the second sock, because for me, with Patton's Croy, 1 ball equals 1 sock. And, yeah, so that's how that's going. The needles I'm using aren't my regular ones. I have some Knit Picks ones with, like, the purple plastic cord that I'm trying out. I'm not sure I like them, but, you know, I'll finish the socks with them. The other thing I've been kind of working on is, and I've ripped back and started again on this, actually, is, some pair of design socks. I ripped back to the toe about 3 times now. This time I'll actually put in a marker because I think I have math that works. So, you can't really see the pattern yet because there's only about 2 rows of it at the top. But I'm working on that. Let's see. So the other thing I've been working on is this big granny gradient thing that I've been working on. I finally started the third color. Trying not to have an avalanche of things over there. So as you can see, it is getting really big. Let me make this loop big so that I don't lose it. I'm using this is crochet. I'm using a USI hook, which is a 5.5 millimeter. So here is the blanket. Yeah, I can't fit it on the screen, but you know, good times. So I'm on the third color, which is actually the color I have the most of, though I'm not sure you'll be able to tell simply because, yeah, oh, apparently, because I'm a doo-doo head. I forgot that I had put a marker in this. So the last time you guys saw this on the podcast, which was like 2 or 3 months ago, I was here. I don't know if you can see the yellow thing, but there's a little yellow marker there. Yay. And I've gone all the way out to here. So, I've done a good bit of work on it. So, from here to here. That's not bad, right? So, it's actually moving along really quickly now, especially because the rows are getting so long, it's kind of eating yarn. And by eating yarn, I mean it's really eating yarn. So, that will be done soon. Oh, and the other thing is that it's a faux that is no longer a faux, and it's back to being a whip for the next 12 hours. My True Friend sweater. Like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, actually really since I finished it, that I needed to lengthen the sleeves. So last night, I got up the mental fortitude to pull out the bind off on both my sleeves and to lengthen them. So, I've already finished lengthening one sleeve and am currently working on the second sleeve. So if I line them up, you will be able to see the difference in length. See that? That's the new sleeve. That's the old sleeve. You can see how much I added, right? Well, actually, I've already ripped back the cuff on the old sleeve and knitted 5 rows of new. But the old sleeve was like here. So I've added about 1.5 inches. And it fits beautifully. It hits my hand right where I want it to. And it fits wonderfully. And I will be so happy to get it back off the needles. So it'll count as a faux again for next week. Can you count stuff as a faux twice? But, you know, it's a good thing I had plenty of yarn left over so that I could lengthen the sleeves, because I'm not hurting for the log cabin brown, which is the brown. It's a Mad Tosh twist. So, sleeves. Yay! Also, the yarn for the granny blanket is Sears Knitting Worsted. That's older than I am. So I don't know where Grandma got it. Well, she probably got it at Sears. And it's from Grandma, and she was originally going to make a chevron blanket with it, but I made do I have it in here? No, I do not. I made a color affection for my mom. It's in my projects, if you're interested, out of it. And actually, I have the color affection in my possession because Mom asked me to reblock it for the coming winter, which I need to do because now it's September. And those are the leftovers. Which meant that because color affection doesn't use the same amount of each of the 3 colors, I was left with an uneven amount of the 3 colors. But I figured with that blanket, it doesn't really matter how much I have of each color. It just, it is what it is. So there's that, and there is one project that was a whip, and I'm going to frog it once this podcast is over because I want to show it to you. So you all will remember the fact that I mailed off a zigzag scarf to Lynn of the Two Tangled Skeins podcast back in, like March, April. And I cast on a second one because, well, I thought I wanted the pattern. Well, it turns out that I absolutely hate the zigzag scarf pattern, and I'm going to frog it. This is how much I have, and it is going away. It's not even the size of a sheet of paper. It is going away. I love the yarn. It's great. I hate the pattern. And it's totally me. It's not the pattern. I mean, it's well written. It's simple. It's easy. But I am just totally not feeling it at all, in the least, so it is going away. One last good look. So the gold, which is Mad Tosh sock, I'm going to use for socks, and I'll figure out something to do with the Ella Ray, which is the blue. So, say goodbye! So that is to be considered frogged, as of now. And I can get my needle back and use it for something else. Because I dreaded picking up the project. I didn't want to work on it. I didn't want to touch it. I just didn't want anything to do with it. And when I hate a project that much, just not going there. So, that'll be that. So that's frogged. I do actually have a little bit of stash. Mainly because I'm in a fiber club, not because I'm spending money. And actually, I'm going to have to drop the fiber club next time it's up for renewal because I'm simply not going to have the money to do it. Unless Kevin is really nice. So, I got the Hello Yarn new club in. So, if you do not want to be spoiled, look away now. Though, if you are in the club, you should have gotten it by now, because I got this over the weekend. So, this is... I love how she sends the little cards for when you're done spinning it. So you can say, you know, what it is when you're done. I love that. Absolutely love that. So, this is Hello Yarn Fiber Club for August 2016. It is Finn Wool Top, which is a breed I've actually never heard of. Never heard of Finn. I'm actually going to pull it out of the bag here, so it's going to be really crinkly. It's 4 ounces. It doesn't say it's superwash. It just says Finn. And the colorway is Fuse. F-U-S-E, Fuse. As in the mechanical thing. So here we go. I'm trying to get you to see the colors because there's blues in here. I mean, look at that. That's a blue, not a gray. There's purple. There's pink. There's, there you go. Now you can kind of see it. I usually braid these up so you can see the fiber here. This is all like blue. This is like purple into pink, back into like oranges. It's based off of fireworks. Actually, if you go to her Ravelry group, you can see the spoiler photo. So here it is. And actually, I'm just going to chain this up while we're sitting here. So one way to braid fiber, in case you're wondering, is to just do a crochet chain. Dead serious, just do a crochet chain. And it works out really well, actually, just doing a crochet train. I love this color. I wish I had the money to buy another skein. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with this because it's highly variegated. But I'm thinking I might just drop the club anyways. It took me a year to get in, but I'll have to go back through and see how much I have, and I can always buy stuff on D-Stash on Rav, so, you know. There's a color I really want. Somebody's going to have not liked it and put it up for D-Stash, so. Actually, in crocheting, just in case you're wondering, actually crocheting something up like this makes it really easy to spin from. You can just pull the end and, you know, out it comes. So, I just sent something, I just sent the twisty tie flying for this. So there you go. Fuse. I think it's really pretty. And I wish I could afford a second bump of it, but oh well. It is what it is. Once I'm working again, I can go back to buying all the nice fibery stuff. Sorry for the crinkling. I have no idea where my twisty tie went. We have spares in the kitchen. I'll just go grab them later. And lastly, all right, I wanted to put this in with it. She sends these little cards. See? Lastly, I got a package in the mail yesterday from Brandy. Oh, there's the cat. Who is one of the co-hosts of the After Hours Knitting Group podcast, which is available on YouTube. And there's the kitty again. I get distracted. Welcome to my world. And she apparently wanted to knit me a pair of socks and sent them off. So I'm going to have to ask her what yarn and what pattern this is. It's very pretty, and I actually really like it. But I forgot to ask her before I recorded today, so I will put that information in the show notes or here, you know. So, but yeah, they're really pretty, and they fit. Yes, they fit. Because the group of us who are all in the VKN chat ladies, and the women I'm talking to constantly on Facebook, and Michael, sorry Mike, I know you're not a woman, but, you know, I just kind of group you with the ladies. Sorry about that. We have this, we jokingly call it the stalker sheet, where it, like, has everyone's info, like shoe size and favorite color and all that stuff. So, I'm gonna blame the stalker sheet. I know, it sounds really bad, but it's really not. It's just, you know, so we don't have to keep asking people, hey, what's your favorite color? Hey, what kind of candy do you like? Etc. It's really funny. And we joke about it all the time. It's hilarious. So I think that's actually it. I did my FO drawing. I did everything. What is it? So the 22nd of this month, because normally I do VKNs on Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow will be late unless someone starts it for me because I have book club. And we are reading The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, which is about this woman whose cells were harvested without her permission and they're still being used in science to this day, like 75 years later. And then the 22nd, there will not be a VKN because that is a Thursday. It is the first day of fall, and it is also Kevin and I's 5th anniversary. So whatever we're doing, I won't be hosting a VKN that night. I might have one of the other ladies start it for me, maybe Tanya, who is Celestia22, who is a mod in my Ravelry group. I might have her start one and host that Thursday, but I will not be on because it's my anniversary with Kevin, and we will have been together 5 years, and yeah, because we started dating in 2011. So, and the 22nd is our anniversary. So, yeah, I think that is it. Oh, if you're wondering about the thingy in my hair that's holding actually all my hair up, look at this. Yeah, it's actually all up. It's from Leslie Wind. I got this back in February from, well, I was at Spa in Freeport, Maine. Come on, you silly thing, focus. Focus. There you go. There you go. She makes these head things out of knitting needles too, but we didn't have a knitting needle long enough for my hair, so she made me one special out of brass. So, that is it. About 20 minutes today, which seems pretty good. So I'm going to wrap it up and say goodbye, and I will see you all next week. Have a good one.